Look at in terms of refueling directly after the session is if we've got a pitch session, a lot of our energy is taken from our glycogen stores, and it's really an idea of just trying to replenish them as quickly as possible, and that obviously involves good carbohydrates and good protein intake immediately afterwards. So that idea of the meal directly after the training session is more a case of replenishing, especially if we go back on the pitch again. So today obviously we're in the gym, it's not going to be as demanding on the pitch because it's not really as it doesn't involve as many high intensity actions, whereas if we were to go back out onto the pitch it would be massive, and then again if we were to be in the next day for a following day, you really got a short window to try and replenish those glycogen stores. So that's the biggest benefit of having Gourmet Food Parlour come in and give the food to us that way.
Yeah, I like the rice dishes or the potato dishes, especially in between sessions. I find sometimes the pasta might be just a bit heavy. They're great when you know you can take it and go home and you have a nice sleep and all that because you're getting a good feed. But I personally prefer the rice dishes and the potato dishes because I can digest it a bit quicker, and I'm ready to go then. I like it. I'd say when they come out here, it is more of an experience, and like that everyone's sitting around, they're chatting, they're eating food. The option of taking the food and going is great as well, but as a team we spend a lot of time together. It's nice to get to know each other over a bite to eat and enjoying the food as well.
Yeah, you would see even in that you'd see probably players who might not necessarily always be in the same position, or because of the structures in the pitch might not be able to interact as much on the pitch or in those scenarios. So when they come in here, food service, even if us as staff, we all get to sit down together, have our little corner, and everybody, you hear everybody enjoying the food as well. I think the quality of the food is definitely is really, really high when they come in and serve, and it's a big bonus. And to be fair, I think the boys look forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
I do personally, yeah. You know, the benefit of having the food straight after is that lads don't need to worry about it. So when the lads have the food and they know what they're eating, they know what's good, they know what they need to eat at that time, it just takes like the ambiguity out of it. You know, there's your food and this is what you should be having, and the lads learn from it, and it's also just easier for them, you know. So that's really good for them.
Like I would have had a few players who like even in that, because you know when the menu comes out, they see what it is. You'll even see some of the ingredients. I know one or two players that would have tried to make themselves, like from those dishes. You know, okay. Yeah. So like that's kind of, as Neil said, like you're able to see what you're supposed to eat, and then if you enjoy it, well then you'll say, okay, maybe I can cook that myself. Or